Hey, good morning everyone. So my name is Tatiana and I want to start my own YouTube page. I've been trying to do this for the past year, but I've always made excuses about editing part, but I was like, you know what? I really want to do this. So I'm going to try to come on here at least every morning and show me doing my makeup in the morning and go from there and see how it goes. And so if you like this video, just like and subscribe and let me know what other things you'd like to see me do on my page, and I will try to make everyone happy. So let's get this started. So the first thing I like to do is comb out my lashes. So I just did that. My friend from work, she does my lashes every 2 weeks, and I really like how she does them. I really get a lot of compliments because my eyes are so small. So when the lashes come up, like, ooh, lashes, girl. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my lip conditioner, my MAC lip conditioner, and I have extremely dry lips, so I just like to put a little bit on my lip before I start anything else. The next thing I like to do is I like to condition my face. I already washed my face this morning with my Clarisonic. So next I'm going to be just lotioning my face like anybody else would do, and this is called the Skin Rescue Oil Free Mattifying Gel. I got this from Sephora. I think it was around 32 bucks. I don't remember. Once I remember, I'll make sure I put it down in the description bar. It's pretty good. I'm extremely oily as well, so this kind of helps with the Becca primer to keep my face as matte as possible. So I just put this all over my face. Oh, also let me know if you would like me to talk through the video or just do a voiceover, because some people don't like it, some people do. So I just like to get like a vast amount of comments just to see from there. So just lotioning my face. I just got these couple pimples that popped up on my face this morning, but I don't really care. I feel like when you get pimples, it makes you feel young. This is my opinion, don't mind me. So just really brightening your skin. Okay, the next thing I like to do is my eyebrows. I am not a pro. I usually just get them done and let that sit for a week and a half, but money's kind of tight, so I rather just do them myself. I like to do my eyebrows a certain way. Somebody else likes to do theirs a certain way, but this is the way I like to do it. So I like to comb up, and I'm just using a Shanae brush that I've had since I started doing makeup when I was like 19, and it hasn't failed me yet, so I just like to use this. So I'm just combing out my eyebrows, and I'm going to then use my MAC 263 brush, and I'm going to be using this Anastasia brow powder in ebony, and this is how it looks. I've been using it for a while, so I like to use this one right here. So I'm just going to just dab in it, and then I'm going to start at the top and just make little strokes as I go. And since I'm going to work, I try not to be so dramatic with it. And if you're wondering what's on my head, is my bonnet. I've had her forever. I feel like she's my best friend. When I make Snapchats, you will see her a lot. You can follow me on Snapchat and Facebook and Insta. I usually go on Snapchat just because it's deleted in 24 hours. So I can make a fool of myself and it's deleted after. So just literally, like, I don't do too much to my eyebrows. Like, I promise you I don't. Especially when I'm going to work, I'm only so pressed for so much time. So I don't mind if it's not perfect. And just doing that. Next, this is how I like to do my makeup, not like other YouTubers. So next, I like to actually put my eyeliner on, and my eyeliner is Feline from MAC. I've had this for now 2 months, and look how long this pencil still is. Like, I love MAC. This stuff will last you forever. So I like to just tug on the bottom of my eye, but not like hard, not a hard tug, just to bring the eye down, and just put it on my waterline. Just like that. And then I like to, it depends on the day. When I was younger, you should really liked eyeshadows, but as I gotten older, I just feel like it's just another step for me. So I try not to do it too much, but when I do it. So this is a MAC palette that I made up. So I'm going to be using this color right here. I'm not 100% sure of the name just because the back part of it doesn't say anything. So I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it, but it is from MAC and it's just going to be this color right here. I try to match a little bit with my makeup with my outfit that I'm wearing, and I'm wearing a greenish skirt and a black top. So, and since I have the lashes on, this is another reason why I don't like to put on eyeshadow, just because I feel like it's harder for me to get to my eye, but it is what it is. So this is like a gray color, and you're probably like, why gray if you said you're just wearing green? But I don't know, I don't really have a reason why I do what I do. I just do it, and I tend to get compliments on it, so hey, don't broke what's fixed, right? So I just like to literally put on a little bit just to see a little shimmer, because I'm a human resources manager, so I don't like to look crazy. Coordinator, sorry. I don't like to look crazy going to work, so I don't want to be all like I'm going to the club and going out and they're like, where you going? So next I'm just using my blending brush from Sigma, the E40 brush, the taper blending brush, and I'm just putting this into my crease. Oh, and I'm using this color, I'm sorry. And I'm just putting that under my crease, and voila, done. Next, like I said, I only have a certain amount of time before I can get ready for work. On other days I will do better videos, more description, but this is just a quick 10-minute video on how I get ready for work. So then I'm using my Becca's Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I've been using a good amount of it. I've had this for like a couple months, so I've been just like squeezing the bottom of it because I can see in the light how much more I have left. It's good. I just feel like sometimes it's really drying, like in a sense of when you're putting on your makeup, it can show through sometimes, like if you don't blend it out correctly, it gets really bad. So I like to focus it on my nose, because my nose for some reason gets the most oiliest by like midday. That's like the worst part. And then I have a lot of pores, so I like to try to put it on my pores. And then my forehead. Then I like to use my oval brush that my aunt gave me. It's a little dirty, so don't mind, I didn't wash it yesterday. But this is, she paid like, I think she said $4 for this brush, and it's the only brush I use now. Like a month before I bought this MAC 170 brush that's very dense, and I don't even use it. It's like sitting in a corner. This is like the only brush I literally only use. So I'm going to then use the Prolonged Wear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation from MAC in the color NW50. And I personally like to put it on my brush, because I feel like when I put it on my hand, I'm not getting enough product. So this is how much I'm using. And what I like to do is I like to dab it first everywhere, and then blend it in. And you see what I mean with the Becca thing? You see how I make my skin look like that? Like, because I didn't blend it in correctly. That's the only thing I don't like about the Becca primer. If you don't blend it in perfectly, you will look a little cray-cray. So I just like to move up my bonnet just to make sure I get at the top of my head, my hairline, so I don't have like a little cast of stuff on my forehead. And I just like to bring the brush down, make sure that I got everywhere. And that's it. And then I like to grab my large shader brush in E60 and my MAC concealer palette, and I like to use this color at the top right here. I think this is probably NW50 if I'm not mistaken, and I like to just put the brush in there and just go right underneath my eye. Like I said, I do a lot of things different from other YouTubers. This is just the way it works for me. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So I'm just putting this underneath my eyelid. I don't like to highlight over the top, like I said, because I'm going to work, so I don't have to look that crazy. And what I like to do next is I like to grab my beauty blender and then just blend out the concealer at the bottom of my eye. Just like that. Just blend it out, blend it out, blend it out. This is like literally a fast concealer. And then I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I am picking it up, some of it with my beauty blender, and I'm just dabbing it underneath the concealer just to set it. And do the same thing to the other side. Just like that. Then what I like to do is grab my Sigma angle contour brush in T40, and I like to grab Film Noir in MAC, and I like to contour with this. I like to use the tip part of this, and I like to go like this with it, and then I just contour with it. Like I keep saying, I'm going to work, so I don't like to do too much just because it's work and I have nobody to impress there. But I use work as my guinea pig when I want to try new things. Then with the same brush, I'm going to grab my NARS Exhibit A and put it on the highest points of my cheek. A little bit goes a long way with me. And now I'm just going to use my large powder brush in F30 from Sigma, I'm sorry, and my MAC NW50 Studio Fix is almost done. It's touching the pan, and I just like to set the rest of my face, and then just brush away the translucent powder that I just had on my eye. And you're probably seeing it on the camera as like a white cast, but literally by the time I get to work, it's like it's like, I forgot the word, extra neutralizes on my face, one of those, you know what I mean, girl. So I just like to do that part. Make sure I get my nose, and literally that's it. And I usually like to do my lips in the car just because I never really know what I want to wear until I get to work. So most likely sometimes I even just end up just having the lip conditioner on all day, and I'm fine with it. So this is the complete look. I know it was really rushed, but I just wanted to just do a video really quick. I said I'm getting ready for work anyway. So let me know if you guys liked this video. Tell me what you didn't like, what you liked, and I will continue to get better as time goes by. And if you guys have any questions for me, just leave them down in the comments below, and I will try to make sure I answer everybody's comments. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out. Bye.